What a glorious day. Look around you. This is where the high priestess started. This is where she can rest. We are gathered here to honor a native Tryonite who traveled the world and left a mark a mile wide. She, of humble beginnings, had the gift of fire in her soul, a gift she honored and cherished, a gift so powerful that others stepped in to feed and nourish it. From this spot, her gift grew until it spilled into a world that was changing at an incredible speed. Her words and her music became symbolic of the energy and emotions of her time. As you look around, you will see much of what she saw. Main Street is pretty much as it was when she lived here over 75 years ago. Across the railroad tracks and up the hill is the Lanier Library, where I believe her fiery spirit was born. This is where a young girl stood 10 feet tall in spite of many obstacles and fired her metal that became the heart of her music. Time has indeed passed, but we're still the same laid-back artist colony that launched the career heard around the world. In 2003, I was leaving town hall when I saw two young people who appeared to be lost. I stopped, told them I was the mayor, and asked if I could be of assistance. They said they were from Italy and were looking for the birthplace of the Queen of Soul, Ms. Nina Simone. I had them follow me, and when we arrived at her birthplace, I could see that they were disappointed. They asked me if this was all that we had to honor her. And regrettably, I had to answer yes. Shortly thereafter, Dr. Chris Armbrust launched the Nina Simone Project, and through his hard work, we're seeing the culmination of his vision today. Unfortunately, there are many, many injustices in this world. Today, we are here to set one straight. Welcome home, Eunice. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chris Armbrust, and I direct the Nina Simone Project, and I would like to thank you for being here today to participate in this great day of reconciliation. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium the new North Carolina Poet Laureate, Cathy Smith-Bowers, who will read a poem by a dear friend of mine, Kwame Dawes, poet in residence at the University of South Carolina, who could not be with us today because he's in London. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, and especially for making this possible. It's been amazing what you've done. I wish I had written this poem because it's absolutely stunning, but at least I'm honored to read it. This poem by Kwame Dawes, poet in residence at USC, is called What Do They Call You? For Nina Simone. Someday, Southern girl, with your strong fingers stretching out to find the lost note of your beginnings, your throat opening out to call the names of women, Aunt Sarah, Sophronia, Sweet Thing, and Peaches, to call down old Jim Crow and his band of cliches, someday black daughter, nappy-haired child, with your paisley red dress covering your skin. You will make that heavy wooden casket of a piano a box of amazement. You will cause the porcelain chandelier to sway. You will make grown men weep to hear the sweet and sweat in your voice. You will make us see in those moments the face of memory, and the world, your faithful congregation gathered in the joint, will clap hands and see Jesus in the fat, round blues of your big stone ground voice that can turn to honey, full, sweet melody. Yes, this will be your legacy, girl, stretching your fingers over those keys, poem woman, mouth full of rhymes and hymns, and love broken and built back into joy. You girl, learning your notes, you girl, learning to pluck the dance of notes in the air above you. Learn well, and sing, shout, groan, and make us dream about what we must never lose again. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the sculptor Zenos Frudakis at this point.
I'm not going to say very much because I've already said it there, and so I don't feel like I need to say very much in words. I want to thank Chris Armbrust for all for his vision and for helping me through this, and we talked about this practically daily, all the time that I've worked on it. And also, many of you have come up and thanked me for creating the sculpture, and I just want to say that really I have to thank all of you because it's been a wonderful experience for me. Thank you.
Nina Simone Kelly.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's really good to be back. There's a lot of things I'd like to say. There's a lot of things I'm feeling right now, but I don't think we have enough time. It's interesting, earlier the gentleman said that when my mother refused to play when she was 10 years old until my grandparents were allowed to sit in the front, everybody clapped. The first thing I thought about was that was not the reaction that took place when she did that. And it's amazing how far we've come. And many people have walked up to me and talked about how overdue this is. My answer has been better late than never, because it could have been never. But it's today. And today is the right time. It was meant to happen at this time. Mommy has come home.
Yes, yes.
The sun is just in the wrong. I actually got the sun.
Hannah just graduated. She's a chapter, and I got her.
That's great.